The last 2 years has been a bit rough with injuries and stuff like that. So I had a fight with Glenn Irwin on Barma back in 2016. Ended up getting a quick finish and was on to the next Barma. I was training for the next Barma and had my opponent in that, and I ended up tearing my shoulder. Got a bad shoulder injury, and I had a choice to either get surgery, which would have had me out for 9 months, but I was told that it was only a 60% chance that it would work, that would be a success. So I kind of worked with Dottie from Loy Spiral Physical Therapy. He does all my physio for me, so I worked with him for a good 8-9 months. And yeah, he got me back in tip-top shape. It just I know myself. Kind of what I was saying to myself was, after that long off, all I could do was not go back training and be unfit and be overweight. So I got into doing half marathons and full marathons. So I got a lot of running in, got loads of miles in on the roads. Came back then I had a fight lined up on Butcher, and that was meant to be in the Helix, but got moved down to Cork. And 2 weeks out from that, I just my luck, I ended up having to go into the hospital. I lost vision in my left eye. Ended up having to go into the Mata Hospital, and it was worst case scenario, unfortunately, and I had to go in and get eye surgery. Had a detached retina in my left eye. Got my surgery done, was recovering, had to go back 1 week after surgery, and unfortunately the surgery didn't work. It didn't take up, so I had to get a second one. So that set me back a good bit now, to be honest. But I still had MMA and jiu-jitsu and everything else, still had that focus in my head that I wanted to get back fighting. So there wasn't a lot I could do for a good few weeks, because you can't put any strain on the eye, or you have that chance of it detaching again. So slowly eased my way back in, started just doing a bit of drilling, got myself back fight fit. And here we are. That was 11 months. And then I got a short notice fight then off Andy Ryan. Texted me that day saying that there was a fight over in Lithuania, over on that Bushido card, and it was good to go. I was basically in training camp all through that. I was in training camp with Paul Redmond, and then I done Adam Darby's training camp with him as well. So I was fight fit. I was ready to go, and he was looking for a fight for me, and we took that fight. Ended up being a tough fight. I think the guy was 7-0 or 8-0, and had a good record. I'd been knocking people out and stuff like that. So I knew my game plan going in was to keep the hands up, put the pressure on them, and put it on them. Ended up being a good, tough three-round fight, and it was actually the first 3-round fight I got in my professional career as well. So it's good, because I could have went in and knocked him out or submitted him in the first minute, and I wouldn't have got rid of that ring rust. So that 2-year layoff, I got a good 3-round fight in. I'm after getting rid of that ring rust now, and I'm good to go. So then I got the call there off Andy last Friday for this fight now in Bellator in London, against a good opponent as well, a good tough opponent. I think he's 5-3. He was meant to fight Richard Kiely, and Richard Kiely had to pull out due to injury. So I got a text off Andy then, and I said I'm always training, I'm always good to go. So you have to be ready for them short notice fights as well. So as far as it took me to say yes, so it was actually on the table getting a bit of physio done, and Andy called me. I had 5 missed calls on my phone. Message off Andy saying ring me. As soon as he rang me, he said stop beating your fighting next week. So smile blew up in my face. I'm always happy to go. So good show, good big show as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed my training. I enjoyed my training, and I enjoyed a bit of teaching as well. I'm up here teaching in Team Ryano. Great bunch of lads down here, and they put in the work, so I don't mind putting the work into them. Give them the work and they go at it. So, but I enjoy my training as well, whether it be sparring, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, judo, anything. I enjoy training. I'm constantly learning all the time. With good coaches with Andy Ryan, and then we have Bill McCann that does the wrestling coaching and stuff like that, and then you have Paul Redmond that Neil Series will be up teaching the MMA and that, so I'm constantly learning all the time. I put through a hard camp as well, so. This is the spiritual home of Team Ryano. I said we have Team Ryano down right in the back of me here, and then just up the stairs there's the Trinity Sports Centre, the big hall where Battlezone does be put on. I actually had my first pro fight here good about 3 years ago now, maybe a little bit more, and had a tough fight then for my first pro fight against Kiefer Crosbie. Ended up not getting the win, but I feel like I've improved tenfold since then. With everything, my striking, my jiu-jitsu, everything has come on tenfold since then. I said I was very happy to get the call. Now I'm up at a top level now in Bellator. I feel like I can fly with all the people that are in Bellator now as well. I'm only young as well, I'm only 26. I feel like I'm in the prime of my life as well. I'm coming into my prime now in MMA as well, so I feel great. I'm after getting a good tough opponent in Bellator London as well, so I know he's a good stand-up, good striker. I know he's got he's kind of like a taekwondo background. Likes his flashy kicks, and he's very agile as well. I seen him do backflips in the middle of the cage before the fight and stuff like that. When I was last 2 fights have been in the UFC, he actually got a knockout against Charlie Ward in his first fight in the UFC, which was kind of like a judo throw off the cage. Yeah, I don't really have any worries or anything like that about the stand-up or his judo for that matter, because as I said, I'm a Team Ryano black belt. We've got lots of training partners up in Team Ryano that are high-level judo, high-level jiu-jitsu, high-level striking. So I really don't feel like you can put me under pressure in any situation in the cage. So I feel like I can handle whatever he brings. I'm not too worried about what he brings either, so I'm going to stick to my own game plan and just let it happen. I have obviously everyone knows in Team Ryano you have Coach Andy Ryan, you have Neil Seary, Paul Redmond, who were in, like Paul Redmond and Neil Seary were in the UFC, and they've got a lot of fights under their belt with KSW, Bellator, Cage Warriors, Barma, everything else. So well experienced corner. So I'm confident going in with knowing that I have a experienced corner with Team Ryano. So.
This bout ended 39 seconds off the first round. To your winner by submission, Keith the Butcher McCabe.
So now after a long 2-year break, I know some people might be saying, oh, it might be too big of a show or something like that, but I said I'm after getting me fight back in there, getting me back to work with that fight over in Lithuania. So now that I have my opportunity, I feel like it's a good time to establish myself, get my name out there and get my name up on like a high part of the card for when they return over in Dublin.
Weighing officially at 170.8 pounds. He has a professional record of 2 wins with 2 losses. Also from Dublin, Ireland, Keith the Butcher McCabe.
So as far as how I feel like the fight's gonna go, as I said, I know he has good striking. Just keep the hands up, put pressure on him straight away, and I see it being a first round, finishing over in the first round. I know you get that off a lot of fighters, but I really see this finishing in the first round. I know he's a fast finisher, I know I'm a fast finisher too, so it's going to be an explosive fight, you know what I mean? So I just want to say thanks to all my followers, and to make sure that you tune in on the 22nd. I know it's been 2 years, so you haven't got to tune in and watch me in a long time, but make sure you tune in on the 22nd for Bellator London. It's going to be an explosive night. Thank you.